Hi, Hadley Morgan here. Just hopping on to show you how you can successfully add into your Google Classroom a document that students can view and view only. Sometimes we think about view only documents or something that you want to push out to all students, but you don't necessarily want them to have access to edit that document. And so I'm going to show you how to add one of those today into your Google Drive and into your classroom. So I'm on my Google Drive site. So if you don't know how to get to your classroom from Google Drive, you can come up here to the application button and then click on classroom, and that should take you right into your classroom. You might have a list of classrooms. I have a couple here, but I'm going to select my class. And then for this, it normally pops up that stream. And so the stream isn't where I add all those things. I want to go to classwork. And today I'm going to create a assignment that is going to show my kids their sight word lists, but I don't want them to be able to edit this because all kids' lists are different, but I do want them to be able to look at the list, see their words, and be able to study them. So I'm going to call this sight words, and then practice your words for next Friday. We tend to do a sight word assessment on Friday, but this is just in case they might lose their list. This is an opportunity for them to go on and still study their words and know what they are, and they're independent from me doing that. So for the due date, since this is going to be a thing that's going to be due on Friday, I'm going to click the 29th, since that's a Friday after spring break. That will be this next Friday's assessment, so I'll just leave it open until that time. I'm going to say that this is ungraded because I don't necessarily want them to do anything with it. It's kind of some access for them. And the topic, I'm actually going to create a new topic, though I could probably put it in reading. Oh, I do have a word study, so I'm going to click on word study. And then for this, I'm going to add a document for my drive. So I click on the drive button that looks like a triangle, and I'm going to find that word study list. I just opened it, so I'm going to click on it from here. Otherwise, you can always go into your drive and search your folders. If you have folders or search any documents, mine, I just happened to open it earlier, so it popped up. And it says students can view file. Now, if I wanted them to be able to edit this, I could click students can edit file. And then if I wanted them to make a copy for each student, I could do that. But in this case, it'd be silly for me to make a copy for every student. I just want them to be able to view this document so that way they can study their sight words. So I'm going to put students can view file, but not edit. So now that I have the due date, I have the topic. It's ungraded because it's just a practice. I have a description or an instruction for them, and then I have a title. So I'm going to click assign. And when I assign that, it will pop up also on our stream. So whenever my students get on, they can see it in the stream, and it says Hadley Morgan posted a new assignment, sight words. So my students could easily hop on and they could easily find it there. I hope that you have learned a little bit more about how to add a document where students can view only, and you enjoyed this little tutorial. Thanks for joining me.